Hi guys, welcome to the second video. In this video we will speak about the core game mechanics, which is action rolls. Let's speak about the action rolls. So with an action roll, you are using your traits and edges and keywords. Remember that keywords are a really important thing. When you will during the gameplay, you will run on encounter tables. You will have some encounters, like you will face some challenge. You need to overcome it. In this place, or better said, you will get into a risky situation, and to see how are you handle the risky situation, you need an action roll. But let's get back to the keywords. Keywords is the main, how to say, it's the, from my perspective, the most original design of this game. So every encounter, I will roll down the encounters. Every encounter has keyword. What do I mean encounter? I will get back to encounters like more later on, but right now, just in quick, encounters, there are three types of encounters. There are challenges, and there are opportunities, and there are findings. Two of those three encounters you need to has a different approach. While in finding, you are not rolling any action roll. You just find something. Let's do an example. You come across a forgotten supply cache filled with useful resources. You get one resource, and that's it. You just get one resource. You do not need to roll anything. Then there is opportunities. Opportunities is optional. What does it mean? So, for instance, you stumble upon a herd of alien creatures. Documenting the species could yield valuable data. If you will, and right now, in that case, you can make an action check, and if you will succeed or partially succeed, you will gain 3 data on success. Any success, even partial success, is a success. We will get back into it in the action roll. You get 3 data, right? This is an optional action roll. And then there is a mandatory action roll. During the challenges, when you are facing challenge, the action roll is mandatory. You need to avoid some threat. You do not get any reward for that. You just need to get past through it. And this is not an optional, it's mandatory. For instance, a whirlwind forms without warning, hurling debris towards you. Okay? You need to face it. You need to overcome it. Now, we are in the action roll section, and with the keywords. Okay, so get back to that whirlwind. Whirlwind forms without warning, hurling debris towards you. Fine. The keywords for this encounter is physics and survival. So right now, let's face this challenge. I will now face this challenge. And I am thinking the keyword system is that you can choose one of those keywords, and those will be your edges you need to roll against. This will be your difficulty number. Okay. Imagine difficulty numbers. I expect all of you watching this video just know what difficulty number is. It's the number you need to roll over, under it, based on any game system like Dungeons and Dragons. You are facing target number. And here, the target number is based on your trait and its corresponding edge. For instance, first pick up the keyword from encounter. Right now, I will pick up survival. I want to just evade the debris. With physics, I can manage to to prepare some physical output, how to handle the situation due to my knowledge of the physics. But right now, I just want to physically avoid the debris hurled at me. If I want to use physics, I will try to use my environmental advantage or my gear with providing me some physical adjustments to my environment, and I will try to somehow cool down the whirlwind or redirect the debris or redirect the whole whirlwind using my physical knowledge and using my gear and stuff that provide me physical altering capabilities. But right now I'm using survival. I just want to just evade it. Oh, by the way, I forgot that my name is Evade. I forgot to name myself in last video. So by the way, okay, I want to evade it. So right now, I do not have dice here, but I do have a laptop with a dice roller. I hate it. I know I hate these rolls. I love my dice, but unfortunately I do not have dice here. Okay, so we will try the digital luck. So basically, what I need to do is find my survival. Adaptivity plus survival is 5. So this is my target number. I have two D10s. I have two D10s, and I need to roll to roll 5 or less. 5 or more. Sorry, 5 or less. Yes, 5 or less. I need to equalize it or roll underneath to be successful. So the less the number, the more difficult it is for you to be successful in this test. You have two D10s. You have two 10-sided dice, and you are rolling it right now. I'm rolling right now 2 dice. Okay, so first one is 7. So I roll 7, and the second roll is 5. 7 and 5, which is cool. So just a second, I need to check one thing. I need to really check one thing. Okay, so so you can have 3 outcomes of a roll. So here in this section with this picture of this weird artifact is action roll. So basically you have 2 10-sided dice, as I said, and here are 2 each result needs to be less or equal to the difficulty class. And difficulty class is trait and edge of a keyword that you will choose. So for instance, I chose the keyword survival, and therefore it is adaptivity plus survival. It is my key, this is my difficulty class. That's the number I need to roll under or equalize. If I choose, there was also an option, there was a keyword physics. There is analytics plus physics, it's 3 and 4, it's 7. Basically, I should use my physics, but yeah, I choose this. I just choose story before like min-maxing my stats, so I want to have a cool story, so I want just to evade it. So basically, I had 2 options, physics and survival. I use survival, therefore I have a number of 5. There are 3 possible outcomes, like full success, if both of the numbers I rolled on the dice, so I rolled 7 and 5, only 5 is equal or less to the difficulty class number, so I do not have full success. if there is a like 3 and 5, I have a full success. That's perfect. I did what I did. I just avoided without any harm, without anything. But that's not the case. So I roll 4 and 5. 7 and 5. So that means I get a partial success. So if the result on only 1d10 is less than or equal to the difficulty cast, you get carried out, but with a complication, and therefore a strain must be marked. Strain is something like a repairable damage to you. It can be, you are not playing human, right? You are playing an AI synthetic astronaut. That means that you can have in this case, when I have a partial success, I will mark a strain. Every time you will get a strain or impairment, you will mark it into your suit. So strain. So what happened basically? I just wanted to avoid the debris that was hurling on me, and since I avoided it, I'm still living. It's not just destroys me, but I get hit by one of those debris. I get hit, and my spacesuit was slightly damaged. So that was what's happening right now, story-wise, from my interpretation. So that's the strains, right? So whenever you have something like encounter or that, the strain means that some complication happened to you, like internally, like when you are human, I will tell you just physically, psychically, mentally. But you're an AI, so internally. So something with your systems, something with your, I don't know, with the protocols, data, and so on. So those are the action checks. And remember, the keywords are the thing that is describing your difficulty class. And it's absolutely up to you. If you have like 3 choices, like you will have engineering, bio, and communications. You can just choose the biggest number if you want. I am always playing like I am choosing story first. So it's based on situation. Maybe I do not want to die and I have too much strains here, and I just choose the bigger number. It's up to you. I will never tell you how to play it, how to choose your numbers. How to choose your keywords for the action checks. It's absolutely up to you. It's your story. Let's just quickly tell about. I will quickly talk about the strains and impairments. So strains are, as I told, it's where you can get strains. You can get strains only in the partial success. You are successful, but you get a strain. You get some minor damage, minor trauma, not trauma, or how to say, malfunction. It is marked on your into your spacesuit, and as you can see, it will take a slot. And not only that, if I will have like I don't know, 19 upgrades or 20 upgrades. I have my spacesuit. I have full spacesuit, and I will get a strain, and there are only upgrades. Like, it's crazy to imagine, but it can happen when you are playing a lot. So you have 20 upgrades and you will get a strain. You need to put out 1 upgrade. You just need to discard it. And if you want to regain it again later on, you need to just install it again. You need just to buy that upgrade again to have it. So those strains are just taking your place up and can be deadly, because there is one additional thing, and this is a permanent damage, and it calls impairment. And now we will get into the final possibility of an action roll, and that is a failure. A failure. Oh, sorry, I'm not a native speaking, but I hope you understand me well. If the both results are more than difficulty number, you fail. Like in this case, all the debris just really hurt me. It's damaging my suit in non-repairable way, like really damaging my suit. So I will just wrote down an impairment the same way like a strain. What's the difference between strains and impairments is since they are both just taking the place, impairment is permanent. You will have an action, I will get back into it later, that you can just put away a strain. But you can never ever put away impairment. There is no possible way. So this is a permanent damage. In case that you have only strains and only impairments, you are being destroyed. Like forever, yes. Okay, so those are the main principles. Those are action roles and keywords. So I hope it's clear right now. So this is the important aspect of this whole system. So in future, when I have plans, the keyword system, if you will hear a keyword system from me anywhere, that's it. That's this keyword system. That's the keyword system of skill checks. So that's the main core system of Entity and many other games. We will see, and other games that I am planning. I hope I do not forget anything. It seems not. So we will see each other on the third video when we will speak about the game structure, about the missions, and about well, basically how to play.